Hello my lovelies and welcome back to diamond printing, and yes, we're going to be doing let's use my pink pen. We're going to be doing a bit more of this Santa Claus because I work on so many paintings. Some of my trays have disappeared, but I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. So yeah, so the main focus for this session is I'd like to get started on this part here if we can. So I'm going to kick it off and start with the 7 because that seems to be the biggest colour so far. I was watching a TikTok video last night of Robert Irwin, and he was signing books for the latest, some sort of Zoo magazine that came out. And he was like, you might get a signed copy, but you maybe not. So I've been doing that. I've been trying to figure out what's going on with this fridge freezer because they told me it was coming last week, and because it was my nephew's birthday party thing, I couldn't do it. And I said, well, you're going to have to, rebook it in. So the only day I could do was the what's today, Friday the 24th, and I said, well, let me speak to my manager first because I'm going to have to swap a shift round and see if someone can cover that. And I've now got to do the Saturday. Someone's going to cover my Friday, but it means I've got to work this Saturday, which I don't mind. If it swaps the shift round, then that's fine. It's not making me lose a day's money because I can easily just swap it. So, yeah, not best pleased because I've sent an email to the call centre and they always seem to be backlogged, but they told me today and it's now gone, I think it's just gone 12:30 and there's no sign of it. So, I don't know if it's coming, if it's not coming or what, but they need to get a move on because I need to go to the Amazon locker. I've got to drop off a parcel for a customer and it's one of them situations where do I go out and risk missing them? I mean, what's quite bizarre is that I've asked who the courier is, what's the tracking number. They won't give it to me. So what's that all about? Apparently she asked a different member in the team to chase it for me so I could get the company name to ship it from, because I thought it was AO.go. AO.go. Let's go. But when I looked back on the order history, it's actually coming from another place that I bought from. So, yeah, it's going to be coming from there. And, yeah, so I don't know what's going on with it. And I just feel like they're mucking me about because, last night I moved the old fridge freezer into the front room so that I could get the new one in, but I just don't know what to do. I mean, they'll get till 5 and then I'll have to just keep chasing it because this is ridiculous. So yeah, it's ridiculous really. And if they don't deliver it today, then I'm just going to ask for my next day delivery feedback, because as far as I'm concerned, I've paid for next day delivery and currently you've not honoured it. So last night was a kerfuffle as well because my brother said that he's going to bring my new washing machine over for me, and I was going to buy one and he said no, leave it with me, I can get you one off a Facebook group. So in other words, that saved me like probably 340 quid. And this machine, because a lot of people sell like things on Facebook groups and stuff, well, this machine, I actually went to pick it up with him and it looks brand new, absolutely fantastic, works lovely. So yeah, I'd rather do that. Victoria had like this special cleaning stuff where she cleaned the drum out, so you put it in the drawer and then it goes round on a cycle and cleans it, because you want to have it ready and clean for your clothing, so you don't know what the previous person has used. But I'd rather, that cost £45. And I was going to give it to him, and my mum said, well, you can have it as a Christmas present, which I thought was quite a nice gesture. So she paid for it. But it's the same washing machine that we took from Braintree to Whittam that was originally going to go in my brother's new house. And he's now bought another one off Facebook, but the door, you know, that rubbery stuff on the door, that's all broke. So he has sent off for a part to replace it, but he got that for 20 quid. So yeah, with me, I mean, I think washing machine costs are excessive anyway. So for me, that was a bargain, a really, really good bargain. So yeah, I thought that was brilliant. So I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, I'm just going to put, I don't know what time we started on here, so I'm going to have to put Alexa in, because I could tell from my phone, but it's hidden under the clamp. So if I move it, it's probably going to cut the filming off. So we'll go from Alexa. I'm going to say that we started 5 minutes. So yeah, it's... Where is the button? Is it there or there? Oh yeah, sit right under it. Damn it. Normally I can just sort of slide it across, but doesn't look like I can on this one. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with that. So I've emailed them, and God knows what's going to happen with that. So yeah, my brother brought it round last night, and he said he had work, so he has to bring it in the evening, which it was getting later and later and later, and I'm thinking, in a minute it's not going to turn up. Well, he turns up and bring it, and then we got the old washing machine down. That's the point. I need to check if that's still in the car park, because if it is, I need to get Graham to pick it up. So Graham's a scrap man that picks up junk, basically. So yeah, and then what I will do is I will, you know, chase that as much as I can, because that needs to be picked up. Otherwise we'll get complaints saying, oh, there's a washing machine in the car park, you know, and people have had sofas in there. There's been an occasion where someone's dumped a large sofa in the recycling area. You know, you don't do that. So where we put all our wheelie bins, and you know, you got all the rubbish at the side of the pavement waiting to be picked up, you know, and then other people dump just free stuff and then put like a label on it saying free. But I cannot tell you how long I've waited to get rid of that wretched washing machine. And the fact, because I've technically had 3 washing machines. One was in the cupboard where it blew up, and that was just waiting for the scrap man to pick it up. Number 2, the other machine I had, that was when I got the rental machine from Cardiff. Well, I'm having a terrible time with them trying to reply back to emails. So it's almost like they don't want the machine back. If they don't, then, you know, communicate on that, and I'll just get rid of it. So I got so fed up with it. So we put the one that blew up out in the you know, the pavement to go for Graham to pick it up, and then we got the rental one that's gone in the cupboard where the old one was, and we put the new one in. So technically I'm still back to square one with 2 washing machines, but until they can be bothered to pick it up, I'm going to send them a letter, and I'll say, you've got until this date to repossess it. If you don't, then I'm just going to get rid of it, because, you know, I've reached out to you several times and you're not replying. So, but they're saying that if I get rid of it, I'll be liable for the cost of that machine. But I've tried to reach out to you and you won't reply. So, you know, I don't want it in my house. So you need to get rid of it. It's not my equipment. That's one thing I hate about renting stuff, is that trying to get them to repossess it is not as easy as it makes out, you know. Because I can't do nothing with it because it's not my machine. I'd love to sell it on Facebook. The only problem with it is it's got, you know, it's a rental. So, but what else do I do? If they're not willing to, if they can't be bothered to get back in touch with me, then I don't know. But I did a test. I emailed them and I said, can you tell me what date you're picking this up? And they said, what's your account details? Gave them that, and then it's all gone silent again. So if they don't want that washing machine back, then, you know, I'm just going to communicate that. And if they take it to court and say, well, you sold our washing machine or you got rid of our washing machine, I'll say, well, I've tried to reach out to you several times and you've not answered, so I'm not liable for that. See what I mean? Like, never again will I rent from that company. They're called Switch Rentals and they're horrible. They don't reply to emails. Maybe it's just my account, but they just don't reply. It's always silent treatment. And then they have the cheek to go, oh, you've got an outstanding balance. We've passed it to, take it away, sling your book, So simple as that. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass trying to deal with that. And then my brother brought round I was so happy because my brother brought round my new pink file, and that's a nightmare to get back on the train because it won't fit in my bag and it's quite bulky. So he brought that. He brought my when I got on the train, my mum said, you've left your wallet at home. Well, I have a smart card for the train, but you're supposed to have ID with, like, photo ID with it, and 10 times out of 10 they don't even ask for it. So I paid for the ticket and I was just hoping that they didn't ask for it. If they would have fined it due to, like, lack of photo ID, I would have challenged it and said, well, I still paid for the ticket, mistakes happen, I accidentally left my photo card at home, what do you want me to do about it? So yeah, they don't really check it. Normally I give them my card and they put it on that card reader thing to check it. But there's one guy that comes in a suit and he always goes, can I have your photo ID, please? And I'm like, here we go again. And the worst, when you're on the train and you've put your wallet or your purse in the bottom of your bag, that is the worst, like having to get everything out to get that in. Normally I put it in my back pocket, but sometimes I feel like if I put that in there I could get up and it slides out my pocket, because I've had that happen before. My pockets, I've been sitting on there and I've lost something on the thing, on the train where it slid out the pocket, so then the hay fever's playing up, so it's going to feel quite weird doing Saturday, because I haven't done weekends since I haven't done weekends since I left my last, left my last job. So I left there, I resigned on the 11th of November, which would have been Remembrance Sunday. And my new job, you don't work weekends, so it's going to feel quite strange. My shift doesn't do weekends because I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday. So that's my normal router. That's not right. That's my normal route or normal schedule, if you like. So, you do get weekend staff there, but yeah, it was one of the things I was quite happy about, because I would have easily done it, but I was really hoping, I was going, please don't be weekends, please don't be weekends. And they said, we can do a shift from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. So yeah, so that was good. And then he brought this, he said, do you want my coffee table? And I cannot tell you the amount of times I've gone like, where's my tea on the floor, So to get that is really, really good, because it means that I can finally have something to put my tea on and don't have to reach down onto the floor to get it, because that's where I normally put it. I put it on the, while I'm sitting on the seat, I put it on the floor because there's nowhere to put it, and I don't want to keep getting up and down, going into, into the thingamajig to get it. Oh dear. Right. We did have 4. I need to tidy up because I haven't had chance to have a tidy up, but it's mainly these colours, isn't it? So let's do a bit of the red next. See what we can do there. Get some of that in. What I'm going to do, guys, is, because I don't know when we started this, I'm going to say we'll finish this. It might be a really short one, but I'm going to finish this at 1:30, because I can't tell from Alexa what time we started. So yeah, if we say 1:30, it'll just have to be a really short one, but I reckon we've done, well, we would have done by the time we reach 1:30 about 45 minutes maybe. So yeah. Oh dear me. Same thing every morning, day in, day out. You know, get up, put up with a hay fever crap. I hate it. Every morning I seem to get up bunged up and I don't know why. Oh, hang on a minute, what's this? Fireworks. That's Dalmatians, so, just gonna have a little look here, guys. Yeah, that looks like it's all fireworks to me, so that's the other thing. I've got a live this afternoon as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right, I found it. Oh, see, I told you that they were there. Lovely. Oh. Jesus Christ. I'm not in the mood for bunged up. So I think we'll do the 4 next. But yeah, I feel like I've got a headache coming on, but it's probably because the more you sniff, the more it's putting pressure on your brain and stuff. It's like a sneeze. Why is a sneeze so powerful? It's very, very interesting. By the way, can I just say, if I have to go, it's like suddenly it's because the fridge freezer people are here, so I need to go to take delivery of it, so yeah. I mean, I'm quite lucky in the fact that, you know, if it didn't come, I've still got the old one as a backup, you know, but it's just the fact that I pay for next day delivery. I expect next day delivery. So, you know, why is it taking forever to get here? I know what's going to happen. They're probably going to not turn up and go, oh, sorry, we ran into a problem, you know. This is very sort of like matching that colour as well. So, yeah, I've just had a... That's the other thing. My brother bought me, because he was really like proper running late. He said he'll be there after work, so I thought after 5, and he didn't come till near enough 8:30 at night. So he gave me a southern fried chicken wrap as a way of saying sorry. So that was nice of him. But yeah, he's just recently bought a turtle. I keep saying turtle, but it's a tortoise for Teddy, a real one. And they've called it Timmy, and he FaceTimed me and he said, I've got something to show you. So I thought, oh, perhaps it's the Christmas tree, but they've already got that up. Well, apparently it's a little tortoise, but they've called it Timmy. So, and I said, you know what, the first thing, I said, you know who's going to want that, didn't you? And I said, my sister, because Hannah wants a tortoise. Don't ask me why, I don't know. First she wanted a rabbit, she got a rabbit, and now she wants a tortoise. So, I mean, oh, yep, they're here.